is solid. And she hopped off the whole way. I see eyes down near our cabin. There she goes. I know we saw her. I hear her. It's like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. Dang it. I'm sure there's more that we'll see. Oh wow, that's cool. They have a double seating area. Nice. Oh, look at that bench. Cool. Anyways, let's go look for more deer. Nighttime deer spotting. Yeah, she's probably way back in the woods now. See, they're always in the same area. Between our cabin 1 and cabin 7. You really see them. Especially on our side where the cabin is. They're on this side of the woods the most. Actually, the temperatures aren't that bad right this second. Like, it's gotta be in the 40s at least. Oh, it's pitch black out here. I'm gonna slow down walking because they come up fast. Thing is, it's another dense, foggy night. But yeah, mostly over here. Okay, they're gonna be standing again. Make sure to keep your range at houses now. It is so dark out. Like, well, this is my phone light. But look at that. It's just pitch black. That's why I brought a bigger flashlight, and I have my knife with me. I brought my raptor's claw. Sounds like an owl, maybe. Yeah, I think there's an owl. There's a lot of pretty owls here. Yeah, I hear an owl. Oh. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I have my earbuds in for the audio. But that's like way in the woods. A lot of my videos, I'm going to wait till I get home to upload them because being up here in the woods, the connection's not so great to upload. Because I did try, and I kept saying my one long video was failing. It wasn't that long. It was like 20 minutes. But I kept saying it was failing, so I did a bunch of clipping and stuff. Better get back before my mom worries. And about walking a lot longer than what I should do. But I saw that big doe. I wanted to see if I'd spot any more. You can see the dense fog around me. I'll probably go down towards the one end a little more before going back to the cabin. Because my stepdad said he was walking the dog, and down past cabin 1 he saw a group of deer earlier. Right now the air feels like there's warmth in the air, but yet there's a hint of like cold in the mist. You know what I mean? And a lot of people should understand what I'm trying to say. Like, it's definitely humidity. And it's weird. It's kind of like the temperature is actually rising. It feels warmer now than way earlier throughout the day. But yet it's still cool. Like, my skin is still really cool. And there's a lot of moisture and humidity, but it definitely feels a little warmer. Because right now I'm only in a hoodie. Earlier I was just in a jacket and everything. I was freaking cold. But now it's not that bad. Which I'm glad, because that means the temperatures are rising a little bit. I don't have to keep grabbing goddamn wood. Because I've seen the temperatures fluctuate big time difference in the mountains. Kind of like the rainforest, really. It reminds me of the rainforest. Especially after it rains. You have that warm, humid precipitation type air after a good rain. And yet you can still feel the coolness of after the rain hits. Now there's that trail. Definitely gonna go down through there during the day. I don't go down here too far. Also, there's other trails. That leads off back in there. But yeah, I don't want to go down here too far. Because this goes around a big embankment and stuff. And if anybody comes up through and I'm walking down there, I don't want to get hit. Alright, we'll go back to the cabin. Well, at least I saw one big doe. You know, better than nothing. Okay, I'm gonna end the video. So the cabin's only right up here. I'll turn it back on and get if I see a deer. But not. Good night, my peoples. Alright. Day 3. Of being in the woods. When I originally came to West Virginia, it's because I'm buying a cabin up here. And of course, the only place I wanted to stay, I didn't want to stay at a hotel. So, that's why I booked to stay here in the state forest, the state park of Black Waterfall, because what's the point of getting a goddamn hotel? I came up here to buy a cabin to enjoy the woods, so I'm going to stay somewhere until I'm done signing the property papers and all that. And for the cabin and all of that, I'm going to stay in the woods. Oh, they put a line up there. Oh, I was going to walk that trail. And they crossed it off. We now have people in the cabin next to us. How freaking fun. So we'll see how this goes. Especially because my mom and stepdad are weird. I swear they're just hermits. They're to the point they're old hermits. They don't like people. So now I have to hear them complain that we have people next to us and they have kids and blah blah blah. I'm like, really? I think it's great if I have someone to talk to. But I know those two are gonna complain the whole time. So it's like that's just perfect. I don't know if they're gonna be out right this second. It is 3 p.m. So what will I say? You know, I hang around up here. This is where I saw them the last time. Right there's cabin 7. I was in these woods right here. Might have to come out here later. I'm hoping to find my herd that I always feed. I'm hoping to do. At least it's not raining. Thank God for that. Now if the sun would come out, then you guys would really see how pretty it is. Can't walk too far because I gotta go to the lodge and get wood. Guess we're gonna have to scope on the way back. Right here. But look how pretty it is. There's no fog and there's no rain. I can deal with that, and it's mild out. I'm only wearing a hoodie. So, you know, I'm cool with that. Alright, people are gonna not want us to watch me freaking walking and talking this whole time. I'm gonna cut the video. If I see any deer, I will turn it back on. Stop, don't scare him. There's the one right there. This music is gonna get me demonetized. I know. Don't move the car. I should brought those Cheerios with. It's mommy and babies. Oh, wait, there's more coming. Yeah, but we don't know how many's gonna come out. Put your 4 ways on. We don't know where they're all gonna come from. We don't know how many are in the woods. Told you. That's what I said. You gotta be careful coming through here. Wait, here comes the mom. Don't move the car. Come here. Come here. I know you're thinking about it. Come on. She don't know what to think. I wish I should have brought those apples. I had apples cut up too. Yeah, see, she don't know what to think. Yeah, she's not gonna come. I think that's the only the 4. See, they only cut. It's weird around here. They're only in a group of 4s. I've never seen no more than 6. Videotaping it because I can take still shots later. Kathy gets puzzles made of like what you're saying. She does puzzles and postcards every year for people at Christmas. That's why when I travel, I send her the pictures because then she takes them. And she turns them into postcards around Christmas time. Or she sits there. Or she sits there and she makes puzzles with them. Hear it?
I hear it.
They're way down here.
Gonna sleep.
It's gorgeous. Right down there. See from the very top? And it flows the whole way down? That's part of the falls. That's why it's called Blackwater Falls State Park. There's so many different falls throughout the park, people don't even realize. They think it's just a peek out point here of the land, of the mountains, but it's not. The falls are right there. Absolutely beautiful. And that's not even the falls we go see either. These are different falls. Because these falls are a different lookout point. That's the only point you can actually see them. You can't see them anywhere else. As you see, there's nothing down there to get to them. The other falls I'll show you guys later when we actually go to them. But isn't that gorgeous down there? Look at that. All the way down the mountainside. Absolutely pretty. Look at this view. Stunning. Yeah, there they come.
They're all over there?
Yeah, I think maybe it's just the two. They're just foraging on this side. That's what I'm saying, they're always up over here.
I'm not gonna hurt you, boo-boo.
I'll be back with apples for them though.
You like apples? You like apples? We got apples.
Hi girls. Hi babies. Yeah. Hi babies. I got treats. Look. You guys hungry? Damn trucks. I don't know if the apple has reached them or not. But yeah, it's hard to do all this with one hand. Like, I can't throw the apples at the same time as trying to get them to come out. My aim sucks. I can't throw as far as I used to. See, now she realizes I actually have fruit. Oops. No, the other ones, she stopped. Hi, girl. You okay? See, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to feed you. There's only two. Yeah, I only cut 2 apples. other one's still way back there hiding. Not a car. And then they keep coming. It's starting to rain. I think it's rain. The other way. The other direction, not me, ding dong. You okay? I don't know if that's the rain. It's coming down so soft. I think it's actually snowing. Yeah, it's actually snowing. Which doesn't surprise me because it is that cold out. Son of a bitch. Yeah, it's snowing a little bit. You okay? Damn cars. Let's drop this light. Cool. Oh, it's just the Rangers again. It's mixed snow and rain. And it's starting to get harder. I'm gonna have to go back, okay? Before I get really wet. I'll come back later, alright? When it stops. Bye! Enjoy your treats. But yeah. Before I get soaking wet and end up with like pneumonia or the flu. I'm gonna go back to the cabin. Trying to see. It doesn't feel like rain. Like, it sure does not feel like rain. And it's coming down like a mist. So. I'll catch up with you guys later.
Oh, I didn't know how they did that.
They have to mark them. Other than that, people are going to get lost. What do you expect?
John could get lost going to a McDonald's that's a mile away.
I know, but my point is they have to mark them.
And he called me 5 miles later.
You gotta, yeah, but you gotta remember how big this park is.
And he tells me, I'm down at the shopping center. You 5 miles past Race. You know where you took that map? Yeah, get back to that corner. That's it.
Yeah, there's no stream going down.
up all these fallen logs at all?
Of course they do. How do you think? Better hurry up quick.